Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Ramjal Setu Link Project, a key infrastructure initiative to address water scarcity in Rajasthan. The Ramjal Setu Link Project is a vital infrastructure initiative in Rajasthan, aimed at building a bridge over the Chambal River to connect Kota and Sawai Madhopur. As part of the broader INR 1,500 crore Chambal River Link project, it serves dual purposes: improving transport connectivity and enabling water transfer to drought-prone areas. Overseen by the Rajasthan Water Resources Department and aligned with the National Water Development Agency's River Interlinking Program, the bridge offers an all-weather route, reduces monsoon disruptions, and enhances access to markets, healthcare, and education. It also supports equitable water distribution, rural development, and long-term regional growth in Rajasthan. India's data center capacity to surpass 4,500 MDA by 2030, India's data center (DC) sector has attracted nearly USD 15 billion in investments since 2020 and is expected to draw an additional USD 25 billion over the next 6 years, according to Colliers India. As of April 2025, total DC capacity across Bengaluru, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, and Pune reached 1,263 MMDAs, projected to surpass 4,500 MMDA by 2030. The physical DC footprint is also set to grow from 15.9 million SQ FAT to 55 million SQ FAT. This surge is driven by rising demand for digital services, cloud computing, AI technologies, and regulatory data localization. Colliers highlights India's strengths: ample land, reliable power, and skilled talent, positioning the country as a top APAC data center destination. The market is evolving with increasing interest in edge data centers to support real-time applications and low-latency needs, further fueling sectoral growth. A residential flat spanning 952 square feet sold in Samrudh Prime in Pune's Ashok Nagar for INR 2.48 crores. A residential flat spanning 1,160 square feet sold in Shapurji Palonji Mango Tree Villa Tower 2 in Pune's Farsungi for INR 1.52 crores. A residential flat spanning 1,299 square feet sold in Lodha Belmondo, Pebble Beach, in Pune's Gahunje for INR 1.45 crores. Kanakya, Hines, MEC. Sumitomo, to co-develop premium offices in BKC Mumbai-based Kanakya Group, has entered into a strategic joint venture with US-headquartered Hines and Japanese conglomerates, Mitsubishi Estate and Sumitomo Corporation, to develop a premium 1.5 million SKE office complex at Bandra Kurla Complex, BKC, Mumbai. This collaboration will see Kanakya provide the land parcel, while Hines, MEC, and Sumitomo step in as institutional investors and development partners. The project, spread over 3 acres, is set to feature not only office spaces but also F&B and retail elements. This marks a major milestone in Hines's expansion in India and strengthens its long-term strategic presence in Mumbai. Mumbai property deals. Worli sea-facing duplexes sold for record-breaking INR 703 crore. Pharma tycoon Leena Gandhi Tewari made headlines recently for paying an incredible INR 639 crore for 2 duplex apartments with a view of the sea in Mumbai's affluent Worli neighborhood. The acquisition, inclusive of stamp duty and GST, brought the total transaction value to approximately INR 703 crore, establishing it as the most expensive residential property deal in India to date. Located within the ultra-premium Namanzana Tower, the 22,572 square feet apartments reflect a growing trend among ultra-rich individuals, particularly from the pharma sector, towards high-end residential investments in the financial capital. Over 6,900 PMA homes remain incomplete in Vizianagaram district. Vizianagaram district, Andhra Pradesh, faces delays in completing nearly 6,924 of 11,000 Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana PMI homes. Despite additional government funding, many beneficiaries have not begun construction. Authorities suspect some recipients already own homes and have ordered verification visits to cancel ineligible allotments. At a recent review meeting, District Collector Dr. B.R. Ambedkar highlighted slow progress, especially in Bobili and Vizianagaram urban areas, citing issues like water shortages and borewell theft. Officials were directed to operationalize borewells within 2 days and launch door-to-door awareness campaigns on available financial support. Daily construction targets and weekly progress reviews have also been mandated. Additionally, 4,096 new housing applications and 2,500 manual applications will undergo eligibility verification. NCW Prime Offices Fund acquires Prius Platinum in Saket. The NCW Prime Offices Fund, a joint venture between Nuvama Asset Management and Cushman & Wakefield, has acquired Prius Platinum, a premium Grade A office asset in South Delhi's Saket district centre. The 3 lakh square feet property was purchased from a Kotak-led consortium that had acquired it in 2021 under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code for 450 crore rupees. Since then, the building has been upgraded with ESG-focused features and boasts a 95% occupancy rate, a 5-year WALE, and strong lock-in commitments. The fund, which recently raised 1,700 crore rupees, is targeting a total corpus of 3,000 crore rupees to invest in top commercial hubs including NCR, Bengaluru, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, and Hyderabad. Delhi court orders FIR against Parsvanath developers for 17-year delay. A Delhi Sessions Court has directed the police to file an FIR against Parsvanath developers Lutei over a 17-year delay in delivering a commercial property in Rohini Sector 10. The buyer, Amrit Pal Singh Malhotra, had paid 33.5 lakh rupees in 2007 for a unit promised within 30 months. The developer allegedly became unresponsive post-payment and issued a refund check years later, which reportedly bounced. This marks the 8th FIR against the company over similar defaults. Sustainable housing to replace Indoor's Hukumchand Mill site. The Madhya Pradesh Housing and Infrastructure Development Board has initiated construction at the former Hukumchand Mill site in Indore. Dormant since 1992, the 7-hectare land will now host eco-friendly housing, commercial areas, and green zones. Following a 464 crore rupee compensation settlement for former mill employees, the project will include features like solar panels, rainwater harvesting, and dedicated parking. Concurrent redevelopment plans include redensifying MIG Colony and integrating nearby institutions such as Sri Vaishnav Polytechnic College. Coimbatore clears encroachments for road widening near Sanganur Canal. The Coimbatore City Municipal Corporation has begun removing over 10 commercial structures along Dr. Rajendra Prasad Road beside the Sanganur Canal. The clearance supports a long-pending road expansion to 100 feet, enhancing connectivity between Satyamangalam and Avinashi roads. Residential evictions will follow only after alternate housing is arranged. A second phase, costing 235 crore rupees, is also planned for canal redevelopment, MRAT. Refund cannot be denied over a missing sale agreement. The Maharashtra Real Estate Appellate Tribunal ruled that a home buyer cannot be denied a refund simply due to the absence of a registered sale agreement. The case involved a UAE-based NRI who booked an 84 lakh rupee flat in Panvel in 2013, paying 26 lakh rupees. The tribunal recognized the booking form as valid and found the developer failed to specify a possession date, violating RERA norms. A refund with interest was ordered, reinforcing homebuyer rights. Karnataka. High Court quashes BDA's 24-year-old acquisition. The Karnataka High Court has annulled a land acquisition initiated in 2001 by the Bangalore Development Authority for a residential project in North Bengaluru. The court cited delays and non-compliance with timelines, affirming landowners' rights. The ruling emphasizes the need for procedural transparency in urban land development. Prestige Estates, Q saw for-profit falls, 82%. Prestige Estates Projects Limited reported a consolidated net profit of 25 crore rupees for Q4 FY25, down from 140 crore rupees. Full-year net profit dropped to 467.5 crore rupees. Despite the dip, the company announced a joint venture with Valor Group for a 15 lakh square feet commercial project in Andheri West, Mumbai, with a GDV of 4,500 crore rupees. Both firms will invest equally, with Prestige contributing 504 crore rupees. BMC clarifies property tax. Increase linked to RR update. The Brihanmumbai Municipal Corporation clarified that property tax rates haven't changed. Higher bills are due to updated Ready Reckoner values for FY25-26. These values, revised after a decade, led to an average hike of 15.89%. Additionally, capital value revisions under Section 154 contributed to the increase. Residential units under 500 square feet remain exempt. RDB Infrastructure posts profit in Q4 FY25. RDB Infrastructure and Power Limited recorded a net profit of 1 crore 15 lakh rupees in Q4 FY25, reversing a loss of over 8 lakh rupees a year ago. While revenue declined to 21.8 crore rupees, cost-cutting helped lift profits, reflecting operational discipline amid a tough market. AU Small Finance Bank buys Bandra office for 371 crore rupees. AU Small Finance Bank has acquired an 11-story office tower in Bandra East, Mumbai, for 371 crore rupees, plus over 22 crore rupees in stamp duty. The 74,000 square feet space will become the bank's new HQ. This is the largest outright office acquisition by an Indian bank in 2025. The move follows AU's merger with Fincare Small Finance Bank and supports its transition into a universal bank. Kerala launches MedSpark to boost medical device innovation. MedSpark, a medical devices park in Thonakal, Kerala, was inaugurated as a joint initiative between SETMST and KSIDC. With an investment of 230 crore rupees, the park aims to strengthen India's high-risk medical device sector. Facilities will support R&D, testing, and incubation. Over 1,200 direct and 5,000 indirect jobs are expected to be created. NDR Invite Trust grows AUM by 13%. NDR Invite Trust reported a 13.32% rise in assets under management, reaching over 19 million square feet as of March end 2025. Operating across 15 cities, the Trust's revenue for FY25 was over 324 crore rupees. The Q4 distribution stood at 1 rupee 80 paise per unit. Strong occupancy and minimal lease expiry support revenue stability. Embassy Eyes sale of Bengaluru asset to REIT. Embassy Developments is exploring a potential sale of its 3.3 million square feet project in Whitefield, Bengaluru, to Embassy Office Parks REIT. Valued between 3,200 and 3,700 crore rupees, the move supports Embassy's monetization and REIT alignment strategy. The company reported a Q4 profit of 123 crore rupees and a yearly profit of 194 crore rupees. Adani Ports raises INR 5,000 crore in landmark bond issue. Adani Ports and SEZ Limited has secured 5,000 crore rupees via a 15-year non-convertible debenture issue, fully subscribed by LIC. The bonds carry a 7.75% coupon. Proceeds will fund a USD bond buyback and lengthen debt maturity. APSEZ aims to handle 1 billion tons of cargo by FY30. Key projects include the Vizhinjam and Colombo terminals, Narl, Mahapreet, form JV to develop. 2,000 MWs of green power, NLC. India Renewables, Lieutenant Mahapreet have signed a joint venture agreement to develop 2,000 megawatts of renewable energy in Maharashtra, beginning with 500 megawatts. The venture will focus on solar, wind, hybrid, and battery storage systems, with NIRL holding a 74% stake. Jaipur Metro Phase 2 to link Sitapura and VKI. The second phase of Jaipur Metro, stretching 42.8 kilometers from Todi Mode to Prahladpura, is set to begin construction soon. Featuring 36 stations, including 2 underground, the project will cost 12,260 crore rupees and is expected to be completed in 5 years. It aims to ease traffic and connect key industrial zones like Sitapura and VKI. IHG expands India portfolio with 110 key Crown Plaza Lucknow IHG hotels and resorts, marked a key milestone earlier this week with the opening of its 50th operational hotel in India. Crown Plaza Lucknow, comprising 110 keys. The hospitality giant reaffirmed its commitment to the Indian market by announcing a robust pipeline of nearly 70 hotels slated for launch over the next 2 to 3 years. Meanwhile, Indian Hotels Company Limited, IHCL, entered into an agreement for a 101-key gateway-branded hotel in Nathdwara, Rajasthan. The move supports IHCL's strategy to strengthen its presence in religious and cultural destinations across India. Rent&P partners with MyGate to streamline rent payments in India. Rent&P, India's pioneering rent credit score TM platform, has partnered with MyGate, the country's leading community management app, to transform rent transactions. Rent&P's payment infrastructure and rent credit score, R-Score TM, are now integrated into the MyGate app, enabling seamless rent payments via credit cards, UPI, and net banking, offering rewards, cashback, and building tenants' credit profiles. The R-Score TM helps renters access loans, zero deposit rentals, and better home ownership prospects, while landlords gain transparency through the RQRPI card, TIMI, a verified digital rental passport. The partnership targets India's fragmented rental market, aiming to formalize rent payments and improve credit access for millions of tenants. Serving over 25,000 societies and 4 million households, MyGate offers Rent&P a nationwide platform to scale. This collaboration sets a new benchmark for tech-driven, inclusive rental services, enhancing trust, transparency, and financial empowerment across India's housing ecosystem. Germany extends Mietpreisbremse rent control law through 2029. In a bid to address escalating housing costs, the German government has extended its rent control law, known as the Mietpreisbremse, through 2029. Originally enacted in 2015, this legislation limits new rental prices in urban areas to no more than 10% above local comparable rates. The extension aims to alleviate the housing shortage exacerbated by increased immigration and rising construction costs. While tenant advocacy groups support the move, citing the need for affordable housing, property industry leaders argue that the measure could deter investment and hinder new construction, potentially worsening the housing crisis. The debate underscores the challenge of balancing tenant protections with the need to stimulate housing development. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.